Playwrights Arena is the only theater created and dedicated to discovering, nurturing, and producing new works by Los Angeles playwrights. We have been around since 1992. We have been continuously producing work, about 2 or 3 shows a year, and sometimes we have been fortunate enough to have some relationship with Center Theater Group, with the Getty Villa, with LATC, and with other companies in town.
The uniqueness of Playwrights Arena is the focus on playwrights, and specifically LA-based playwrights. And so often we neglect our own playwrights in favor of people from other, outside of town.
I think a lot of people are very touched by the work and feel connected to the work. I've never been to a play that didn't affect me in a deep way.
As an organization, it's really become a home for emerging writers in Los Angeles, particularly writers of color. I think that for a lot of us, we don't quite know where we fit in the American theater, and so it's really important to know that we have a place where we'll be supported, our work will be embraced.
I see male playwrights, I see female playwrights, I see white playwrights, Black, Latino, Asian, whatever, and Asian American, and I appreciate that richness. I think that it's definitely a reflection of the city.
When New Designs Charter Schools was acquiring a new campus on Adams and Vermont, it came with a church, and they're not quite sure what to do with that church. We found that there is a great opportunity to have this theater on their campus, because it will further strengthen our relationship with their students. We've been able to do ACT for students for the last 5 years, the Andrea Cockrum Theater for Students program.
Playwrights Arena has been a very great partner to the school and to the students, and over the years we have seen the students participate in the workshops and in the programs, and it has given them a new level of confidence in how to project their thoughts, their works, their acts, and giving them a new sense of a new meaning.
My role in Act for Students was as a playwriting mentor, coming in for the first 4 weeks of the process and having the students write and write and write monologues, scenes. Some of the pieces were heartbreaking and sweet and full of pathos and beautiful, and came out of surprising topics. And a lot of times it would be the things that the students wouldn't share in class, and I'd get home and I'd read them and say, oh my gosh, this is lovely. I think it's so cool that Playwrights Arena gets involved with the students, but has such a role in Los Angeles theater and the community of Los Angeles. I hope having the permanent space, the big space, just cements Playwrights Arena as a major theater to contend with.
We can say yes to anything we want now, and having that freedom, I think, is a major change in the mindset of all of the artists that work with us. Just knowing that we can say yes to things now, and it can be anything we want.
Having that space and that building and the marquee and the stained glass window and all of it will be something where people can go, oh, that's Playwrights Arena. We know the people that are our next door neighbors. You know, it came to us through people who already knew Playwrights Arena, so it was kind of almost destined to be. And I think we're so ready for it, and I'm excited to see its first show in that space and know, like, oh, we're finally home.
We're going to be able to put an infrastructure in, whether it's audio, lighting, just scenery, to an extent that we haven't been able to when we sometimes have to rent out a space instead. We're going to be able to store items, we're going to be able to have a modern system because we're installing this from the ground up. 10 years now, when we look back, we'll see that it was all worth it. And being in a new 200-seat space is going to open up doors that we didn't have in the past. We're going to be able to be, a small fish in a big pond now and prove our worth as we grow into it.
The new space will be more convenient. I think it'll be easier, and I also think it'll be very exciting. So the students that will be involved right away are going to be the pioneering group. Well, we've never had permanent partners before. We've just been raising money every year. We want that partnership. We want the community to know that they're There are backers, there are financiers, there are supporters, and they want us to be successful. And I think that's going to happen with the new facility.
I hope that the community can help us in some way support this theater. We are going into a space that is unfamiliar to us, and we need the support of the community, and I'm hoping that there will be individual supporters who will join us as founding angels. We hope that at some point some of these students will come back to us many years later after they finish college and be part of the professional world and become artists in the community. And if nothing else, it will give them confidence as they face the world outside of the school system and as they face their life in the new world.